Come here a minute, father. I'm sick of your boys. The revolution's the end for the likes of you.
S'il ne me regarde pas, je vais m'en aller.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-bas?
Ça bouge d'un coup.
Quel genre de méfait
La surnois, mon
Ah, ma part. À l'odeur.
pas vrai.
Thank you very much. Tonight, Madame Justine Leclerc joins me to discuss the rights of women. Now, to begin with...
So,
So,
Seems you've been busy.
Well, thank God for that.
tracking down the man who killed your father. Yes.
Best of luck. He's killed most of my allies and intimidated the rest into silence. No closer now than I was 2 years ago.
I've seen him.
No familiars?
What?
Way the same as the staff of Bible?
When? Where can I find him?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. He wants you dead, Elise.
Have it, ladies and gentlemen.
What? You want to protect me?
I want to help you. The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
You cannot be serious. I don't trust the assassins.
Asked to be constituted as a National Assembly. They have resolved to set forth in a solemn declaration the rights of woman. The demands
Do you trust
of
me?
the citizenesses may always tend towards maintaining the Constitution.
I haven't changed that much, Elise.
General welfare.
I'm still the same boy who distracted the cook while you stole the jam. The same one who helped you over the wall into that dog-infested orchard.
All right. Take me to your Brotherhood. I'll hear their offer.
Offer may be a bit strong.
Is that?
Bloody Templar. What's he doing?
Really?
They're a touch paranoid when it comes to security.
2 right turns, 73 steps, then down a flight of stairs, a left and another right. Did I get all that?
What the hell you done this time, pisspot?
The Templars have marked her for death.
So you brought her here?
The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
Shut up!
Well, what have we here?
My name is...
For heaven's sake, take that blindfold off. Ridiculous.
My name is Elise de la Serre. My father was François de la Serre, Grand Master of the Templar Order. I've come to ask for your help.
Continue.
Mirabeau.
Must we rehash this debate again?
We must, and we will, Master Kemar. If you cannot see the advantage in being owed a favor by Francois de la Serre's daughter, I despair for our future. Continue, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Oh, here we go.
You are not men with whom I would normally parley, monsieur. But my father is dead, as are my allies within the Order. If I must turn to the assassins for my revenge, so be it.
Parlay my arse! It's a trick! To make us lower our guard! I say we kill her, send her head back as a warning.
Belek.
Enough! Plainly, this discussion is better conducted in private.
If you will excuse us, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Certainly.
Arno.
Perhaps you should accompany her. I am sure you two have much to talk about.
Hello, my friend.
That went about as well as I expected.
Give it time. Mirabeau will talk them around.
Calm down, you
Do
raving
you really think we'll find him? After all this time?
His luck won't last forever. François Germain believed Lafrenière was...
François Germain.
Yes?
Where is he?
His shop's on the Rue Saint-Antoine. Why? What the... Elise? Wait for me! are you going?
I'll have your head. You can't stop us. After him.
Elise!
Slow down!
What are you doing?
S'il continue, il va se...
Slow down! What was that about?
Honor. François Germain was my father's lieutenant.
What?
He was cast out of the order when I was a girl. Something about heretical notions or Jacques de Molay, I'm not entirely sure. But he should be dead. He died years ago.
Did anyone tell him that?
I would very much like to ask him a few questions.
So would I.
Empty.
Upstairs. That's where his workshop was.
Let's go.
It might not even be the same Germain.
Tall, grey hair, eyes two different colors.
All right, perhaps it is the same Germain. Looks like no one's home. Please.
Don't tell me. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Well, well. Look who it is. Kill them! That's it. Stick him in the back.
Damn!
Well, that was bracing.
Just like that time in Marseille.
Bit more blood this time around.
There's nothing here.
He must have known his bluff wouldn't hold up.
So we've lost him again.
Maybe not. Let's keep looking. Locked. Maybe we could do that. Well, now I know why this wasn't on the official tour.
Oh no. Look.
It's him. The bastard killed my father.
We have to tell Mirabeau. As soon as... I'll take care of this. Meet me at Mirabeau's estate. Stay down!
Found you!
I see them. The windows, across the street.
There's no way out, mate!
Watch out!
Where are you? Oh, shit. That's not good. There you are! Let's wear him out. There you are!
Initiate, this is Bishop. Do you copy? Good bloody work out there. You found him. Francois Thomas Germain, Grand Master of the Templars and a Sage to boot. By our reckoning, that's the second Sage to rise to the Templars' highest rank. A troubling trend. Until we know more about this Germain, stick with Arnaud. He might have outlived this Grand Master, and that could lead us to his body. Bishop out.
Elise? Monsieur Mirabeau? Elise? Elise? What is this?
I found him like this. I didn't.
Of course not. But I have to report this to the council immediately. They'll know what to do.
No! They don't trust me as it is. I'll be their suspect, first and last.
You're right. Of course you're right.
What are we going to do?
We find out what happened. A handkerchief. A lady's handkerchief.
So, we can count half the noble women of Paris as suspects, then?
Maybe one of the staff will recognize it. poison.
Let me see that. Aconite. Hard to detect unless you know what you're looking for.
Popular with Templars, is it?
With anyone who wants to get away with murder. But yes.
Tell me about this Aconite.
I'd have thought an assassin would be something of an expert on the
We
subject.
prefer Datura.
Well, Aconite is almost impossible to detect, and the symptoms resemble natural causes. Useful when you need to get rid of someone without martyring them.
And how would one go about acquiring it?
Grows easily enough in a garden, but for the symptoms to have come on so suddenly, it must have been processed.
Or purchased through an apothecary.
Yes, sir.
Have you been here all day?
No, sir. I arrived at 4 to see to this week's delivery of wine.
Anyone else arrived since then?
Only the young lady with the red hair, sir. She went straight away to the master's study.
And you haven't been upstairs?
The weekly wine delivery is quite extensive, sir.
I see. Thank you for your time.
Sir?
Do you recognize this handkerchief?
Oh, yes, sir. It belongs to Emily.
Emily?
The maid. I'm given to understand she saved up her wages for a month to purchase it. It made her feel like a lady, she told me.
And where is Emily now?
At the market, sir.
Thank you.
Of course, sir.
Les amis en pévision.
Gazette du jour. Demandez la gazette du jour.
Did anyone visit your master today?
You get nothing
I
from me,
believe
you
so.
mongrels!
Monsieur came out on an appointment, at least. I think he arrived while I was collecting the laundry at Madame Girard's.
Merci. You've been most helpful.
Oh mon Dieu! Qu'on fasse venir la garde! Il faut trouver qui a commis cet acte!
Je vais aller rendre visite à ma tante Anne.
Garde! Venez vite!
Why did you kill Monsieur Mirabeau?
What?
You poisoned his wife. I want to know why.
If this is a game of some sort, monsieur, I do not find it amusing. I would never harm him. And anyways, I don't even have a key to the wine cellar. Only monsieur and the butler do.
Apologies. I was out of line.
I see. Won't tell you anything.
Yes, sir.
Your master is dead.
What?
Poisoned. But I suspect you already knew that.
Poison? How dare you? I've served the Mirabeau family for 2 generations. The Count personally requested I come and work for him in Paris. And you have the gall, the gall, to accuse me of killing him. For what reason, might I ask? Dissatisfaction at being paid twice the going wage? Envy for the greatest statesman of our time? Perhaps I burned for revenge on the man who paid for my daughter's medicine when she took ill with distemper.
Perhaps I misjudged you. Forgive me. Looks like he was expecting a visitor.
Who?
Master Kema.
Haven't you said enough?
What is that?
It's the weapon that killed your father.
That's a Templar badge of office.
What's it doing here?
Painting a picture.
More pork and vegetables for the Sunday stew.
Very good. Will 20 leave be sufficient?
Best make it 30. The markets are unpredictable these days.
30.
How are you, friend?
Ah, Monsieur Dorian. What can I do for you?
Mirabeau is dead.
Dead?
Murdered.
I knew this truce would come to a bad end. I'll have to summon the rest of the council to deal with this.
Elise had nothing to do with it. I'll stake my life on that fact. Please, give me a little more time. I'll find the killer.
Very well. You have until tomorrow morning. No later.
Mirabeau was poisoned with aconite.
Poison? Do I need to point out that that particular strain is a favorite of the Templars?
You do not. Where might one acquire aconite in such strong concentrations?
Any doctor could prescribe it in diluted form. I myself take a tincture of aconite for my heart. It's strictly regulated, of course. But I do know of an apothecary in Le Marais who's willing to overlook such petty legal matters.
Thank you.
Greetings, citizen.
Gaspiller ainsi son énergie.
C'est peine du monde à me protéger. Donc jamais.
Pour Mathurin.
Well, it makes me happy.
Alors je vais partir discrètement.
Ne vous inquiétez pas. Sur votre gauche.
Du bon grain à vendre, 60 livres par fétier, c'est une patience.
Si tu pars maintenant, tu ne seras pas payé. Et tu penses...
Enchanté de votre visite, monsieur.
Il faut... Vous êtes trop anxieux. Rien de grave.
Vous n'avez jamais vu ça?
Qui a pu poser tout ça?
Hey you!
What do you want?
You! I saw you
What
at
exactly
March.
you
You weren't cheering.
I'm not
Doesn't
a
look
traitor.
like your heart. I think you're a traitor.
Un homme bien étrange.
I've told you everything I know.
C'est quelque chose de plus banal. Quelqu'un peut-il me dire ce qui se passe?
J'ai oui dit.
Encore lui? monsieur. Il ne s'agit pas encore.
Vous cherchez des cloches.
Témoin privilégié. Il risque la chute à chaque instant.
I don't do business with extortionists. Get away.
C'est que j'ai d'autres livraisons à faire, moi.
Thought you might need some help.
I think I can help. Bonsoir. I wonder if you might help.
Not again!
Well played.
Wait. Damn you, come back here. Slow down! Wait!
Let me be!
I just have a few questions. Slow down! Wait!
Stand back, you animal! Leave me alone!
I just have a few questions.
Je vais pouvoir manger.
Woohoo! Over here.
Please! I never told anyone! I did just as you said!
What are you talking about?
You're with the other one, aren't you? The hooded man.
Tell me about this other one. Who is he?
I don't know. I never saw his face. Ah! He threatened to kill me if I didn't give him the poison. I didn't ask questions. Ah! I keep only a small quantity in stock. He took that straight away, but he told me where to drop off the second dose.
Second dose?
Here. That's all I know. I swear it.
Go on, then. Think of this as a wonderful story to frighten your grandchildren with.
Well?
You were right. He gave our mysterious killer the poison. And he said the killer wore a hood like mine.
Well, there are shades of grey in every good story.
If we've been betrayed from within...
That would explain why the killer tried to frame me.
Here. This is where the apothecary delivered his wares.
What are we waiting for?
Oh!
Eh bien, que se passe-t-il encore?
Attention!
I am the Chevalier D'Eon, master swordsman, diplomat, and sometimes...
I've gone too far now.
But of course, my friend, a duel it is.
I'll serve as a second to both of you.
Stop! A hit! Well fought! You are the victor. We have a champion!
Oh my. A duelist, are we? How amusing. This man will judge the hits. I have an appointment presently, but this shan't take much time.
Go, Patriots!
Enough! Leave me alone!
Come back! Makes my bones ache just... Bloody
Tant d'agitation.
Malotru aurait pu s'excuser. Il n'a même pas cherché à s'écarter.
Duel you? Preposterous. Oh, very well.
I will oversee the contest. He who draws first blood wins.
I could use a bit of practice.
Hinderer!
A hit! The challenger wins!
I will not yield!
Cease! The fight is over!
Rubbish! To the death!
Go, Patriot! Die!
I accept your challenge, upstart.
A duel it is. I shall be your second, Alphonse.
I'll adjudicate. I was first in my class at the School of Gentlemen Cadets.
Indeed he was, and well deserved.
Know the rules! I shall never yield!
You can't defeat Alphonse!
Parie qu'il a bu.
Ah, parole. Qu'est-ce qui est arrivé?
Ah, tout ce vacarme.
Surprised? As a final test, you must match yourself against the best.
I'll adjudicate.
I am one of Europe's greatest swordsmen. Or swordswomen, for that matter. Bravo! You have bested the best. You need bend your knee to no one, man or woman.
I don't take time. Yes, sir.
Une fois que certains ont goûté à la violence, il y a une raison pour s'y adonner. Oh, attention, idiot! Sais-tu comme ce genre de soie damascine est rare?
Sauvage en liberté. Quel aventurier!
moyen d'éviter la boue.
Listen, this nonsense!
Hell's his bloody problem? Hey, you looking for a beating? Hey, stay there, citizen!
Francis. Ah, quelle chance!
Jure que je finirai le travail des frères. Ravi de te voir, citoyen.
a aussi sale pour Messire Archambault.
De la première lutte pour la liberté.
Quoi me demande-t-il pas à revenir au Jaco par le fond?
Hello. What's all that then?
Un client. Splendide.
What? What are you doing? Allez! Bravo!
Mais qu'y a-t-il?
Tiens, my friend. J'ai bien conscience, vraiment.
Charming place. What do you hope to find here?
This is where the apothecary says he delivered the poison. I'm hoping I can pick up a trail and follow it back to the source.
Pick up a trail. Are you a bloodhound now?
Something like that. The trail ends here.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. No. Wait here.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not letting you go in there alone.
Elise. I have to do this myself. Please.
I understand. You'd better come back to me.
Do what you must.
Took you long enough, piss pot.
Balek.
Should have known it'd be you that'd find me. Only question is, what happens now?
You poisoned Mirabeau.
He poisoned us! Peace with the Templars is a fairy tale.
And you're the only one who can save the Brotherhood?
You think it's the first time this has happened? The first time that the Assassins have been forced to purge their leadership? The first time that the Order has built itself back up from nothing to power? No.
It's all happened before. And we have risen anew, stronger than ever. But now, we've lost our purpose, Arno. We mired ourselves in politics and revolutions, but we're not a nation. We're an army. And in an army, making peace with the enemy is called treason. No, I'm not the only one that can save the Brotherhood. We can. Together.
Belek, you know I can't do that.
That's a pity.
Belek, please, come back to the council with me. We can resolve this like reasonable men.
Get up! Reasonable men don't treat with Templars, boy! You're a stubborn little fuck, aren't you?
Ask anyone.
Never should have. I had hopes for you. I thought you could think for yourself.
I can, Belek. I just don't think...
Open your eyes, boy. I've seen Templars put entire villages to the sword just for the chance of killing one assassin. Tell me, in your vast experience, what have you seen?
I've seen the Grand Master of the Templar Order take in a frightened orphan and raise him as his own son. Fine. Stay there.
I should have left you to rot in the Bastille! Tell me, did you ever really believe in the Creed? Or were you a Templar-loving traitor from the start?
It doesn't have to be this way, Belek.
You're the one who's making it so! If you just see sense, we could take the Brotherhood to a height we've not seen in 200 years!
Yes, killing everyone who disagrees with you is a brilliant way to start your rise from the ashes.
Look out!
So, now we see the heart of it. It's not Mirabeau that's poisoned your mind, it's her. She's the last piece of this god-fucked lunacy.
Belek.
You'll thank me for this. One day.
You should have listened to me, boy. You had your chance.
this up.
Thank you, my friend.
Gotta get you back to that boy of yours in one piece. Don't we, pisspot? Drop this. Well... I'll be damned. So you're really going through with this?
Your protege vouches for her. Don't you trust him?
With my life. It's the girl I don't trust. Nothing I can say to convince you.
I'm afraid not.
Thought not. Chin.
Chin.
Repose en paix.
Repose en paix.
Bloody hellfire. Sorry to interrupt, you know, what was quite a poignant moment, but we've got more trouble. Bishop, are you there?
I hear it. You know what to do.
Opening a bridge now.
You know, Deacon, I think Abstergo are still riled up about your job last month.
Oh, you don't say. Okay, the bridge is open. Go.
You can't snoop around Abstergo's secret data without ruffling a few feathers, right?
Well, we didn't just snoop, did we? We stole their data, destroyed their precursor samples, and what else? Oh yeah, we melted a few of their servers.
That'll do it. On the other side. Here we go again. Back inside a mess of broken code. This time, the portal is above you, a few hundred meters. As before, you can't linger. Unfinished memories are way too dangerous. You need to find a way out. I'll guide you as best I can. your way out. Hurry! But the portal is highly unstable. Damn it, it's gone. Keep going. We can reopen it. That should do it. You'll have to jump.
Voila! We're back.
Thanks, Deacon. Let's try to keep these transfers to a minimum, okay?
Hey, come off it. That's entirely up to your initiate, my friend. I'm not the one leaving so many digital footprints around Paris you might confuse them for tiny doggy pats.
Noted. We'll call you if we need you.
Dieu l'en a bien doté, non? Vous parlez une femme.
A reminder that any citizen caught having dealings with the treacherous émigrés d'Artois and Condé will be guilty of treason and executed directly upon the guillotine. All hail the nation! Brunswick, d'Artois, d'Angillon are all blustering aristocratic idiots. They shall taste bitter defeat at the hands of our brilliant generals and resolute patriotic soldiers. Know that your government has everything well in hand. Good citizens. The Duke of Brunswick's manifesto isn't worth the paper it's printed on. He shall soon regret his arrogant claims, eat his foolish words, and run cowering from the field of battle as our glorious armies lay waste his armies of slaves.
Enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. Contre nous de la tyrannie, l'étendard sanglant est levé. L'étendard sanglant est levé. Posez-vous dans les campagnes, des féroces soldats qui viennent jusque dans nos bras, égorger nos fils et nos campagnes. Aux hommes citoyens, formez vos bataillons. Marchons, marchons, qu'un sang plus.
News of the Caribbean. The revolt in Saint-Domingue would appear to have lost some momentum with the Assembly's decision to grant all free men of colour rights both civil and political. That and the 6,000 troops dispatched to restore order, no doubt. Are your trousers too loose? Does your overcoat leave you sodden and frozen of a wet night? Then you need Sondon's expert advice. Tailors to the people for over 50 years. See what our experience can do for you. Citizen Danton wishes to apologize for the disturbance at City Hall. He insists the cause of the revolution was well served, despite the odd drunken reveling, and offers condolences to the family of the brave, dutiful Marquis de Mandat.
The situation in Saint-Domingue remains relatively peaceful as our troops endeavor to restore order and trade. All merchants with interest there are asked to support official policies throughout their daily operations. Come now, ye patriotic children of France. The day of glory is upon us. All must bear the burdens, the hardships we shall no doubt know, united in our common purpose. Liberty, though hard-earned, is worth every sacrifice. The downing of tools in any form of protest remains expressly forbidden. Citizen Le Chapelier's law is still in force. To the widows of the miners of Montsou, we offer a request to heed the law, along with our condolences.
Et là, je lui dis que ces cuirs sont de mauvaise qualité. Et ce marouf me gifle.
Mais va donc les acheter directement à la tannerie. Ils sont très beaux et solides comme pas d'autres.
Pas fermé, en plan, tire-lire en plan. Le bourgeois tambour battant marche à la Bastille, marche à la Bastille, et partout l'ardeur brille. Les citoyens de tout rang, en plan, tire-lire en plan, suivant les drapeaux flottants, on donne air intrépide, on donne air intrépide, rien ne les intimide, de tous côtés on entend, en plan, tire-lire en plan, le bruit de l'inventonnant contre la capitale, aux Bastilles fatales, tu vas dans quelques instants, en plan, tire-lire en plan, céder aux bras triomphants de nos braves aspirants. Marche à la Bastille, marche à la brille, un pas fermé triomphant, en plan, tire-lire en plan, le bourgeois tambour battant, marche à la Bastille.
Et là, je lui dis que ces cuirs sont de mauvaise qualité. Et ce marouf me gifle.
Mais va donc les acheter directement à la tannerie. Ils sont très beaux et solides comme pas d'autres.
Explique-moi de nouveau ce que tu fais. Franchement, je n'en peux plus. Regarde ça. Tout allait bien quand tout d'un coup, elle
Mayor
disparaît.
Petillon reminds all the good citizens of Paris that under the terms of the Le Chapelier law, labor organizations, the casting aside of a trade's tools in strikes, and other such pursuits are strictly prescribed. Sharp-eyed, steady-nerved, quick-fingered, apply for a position defending the nation's mail coaches. Steady men familiar with firearms are almost guaranteed employment. Start your new career as a mail guard today. Dr. Guillotin, while pleased the new method of execution is enjoying regular employment, kindly ask citizens to refrain from calling it a guillotine. He is a doctor, a pacifist, opposed to the death penalty, and points out citizens Louis and Schmidt did the actual inventing.
Ce maudit Ernaud m'a dénoncé au père Anselme. Tout ça pour avoir couru après la Alix.
Père Anselme ne t'a pas attrapé. Tiens-toi donc loin de lui. Il oubliera, il n'a pas de mémoire.
Franchement, je n'en peux plus. Regarde ça. Tout allait bien quand tout d'un coup, elle disparaît avec le premier venu.
Ils sont tous comme ça. Il n'y peut rien. Je ferais mieux de l'oublier.
C'est mieux que pour les grandes occasions. Ah, mais c'est élégant.
Ce maudit Ernaud m'a dénoncé au Père Anselme. Tout ça pour avoir couru après la Alix.
Père Anselme ne t'a pas frappé. Tiens-toi loin de lui. Il dira, t'as pas de mémoire.
Et là, je lui dis que ses cuirs sont de mauvaise qualité.
A reminder that any citizen caught having dealings with the treacherous émigrés d'Artois and Condé will be guilty of treason and executed directly upon the guillotine. All hail the nation!
Tout allait bien quand tout d'un coup, elle
Brunswick, d'Artois, d'Angillon are all blustering aristocratic idiots. They shall taste bitter defeat at the hands of our brilliant generals and resolute patriotic soldiers. Know that your government has everything well in hand. Good citizens. Your elected representatives have this reminder, citizens, though they recognize the patriotic fervor animating the country and encourage it without reservation, they ask that the state be allowed to handle the purging of elements beyond the law.
Ce maudit Ernaud m'a dénoncé au Père Anselme. Tout ça pour avoir couru après la Alix.
Père Anselme ne t'a pas attrapé. Tiens-toi donc loin de lui. Il dira, t'as pas de mémoire.
Ce maudit Ernaud m'a dénoncé au Père Anselme. Tout ça pour avoir couru après la Alix.
Père Anselme ne t'a pas attrapé. Tiens-toi donc loin de lui. Tu oublieras, il n'a pas de mémoire.
Allez.
Quel ravissement. Merci.
Et pourquoi vous serez si rapidement ce jeu-ci? Quand bien même il n'apporte rien à la table principale contre
C'est mieux que pour les grandes occasions. Ah, mais c'est élégant.
Allez.
Quel ravissement.
C'est mieux que pour les grandes occasions. Ah, mais c'est élégant.
Allez.
Ce maudit Ernaud m'a dénoncé au Père Anselme. Tout ça pour avoir couru après la X.
Père Anselme ne t'a pas attrapé. Tiens-toi donc loin de lui. Tu oublieras, il n'a pas de mémoire.
Et là, je lui dis que ses cuirs sont de mauvaise qualité. Et ce Marouf me gifle.
Pas besoin de les acheter directement à la tannerie. Ils sont très beaux et solides comme pas d'autres.
Bien que la boutique du père Godefroy ait fière allure, on ne peut pas en dire de même de sa fille.
Léonore. C'est vrai que c'est point de beauté, mais c'est pas le drôle non plus.
C'est mieux que pour les grandes occasions. Ah, merci.
Bien que la boutique du père Godefroy ait fière allure, on ne peut pas en dire de même de sa fille.
Léonore. C'est vrai que c'est point de beauté, mais c'est pas le drôle non plus.
Quel ravissement.
Ce serait bien la première fois.
Bien que la boutique du père Godefroy ait fière allure, on ne peut pas en dire de même de sa fille.
Léonore. C'est vrai que c'est point de beauté, mais c'est pas le drôle non plus.
Et là, je lui dis que ses cuirs sont de mauvaise qualité. Et ce Marouf me gifle.
Pas besoin de les acheter directement à la tannerie. Ils sont très beaux et solides comme pas d'autres.
Bien que la boutique du père Godefroy ait fière allure, on ne peut pas en dire de même de sa fille.
Léonore. C'est vrai que c'est point de beauté, mais c'est pas le drôle non plus.
Ce maudit Ernouf m'a dénoncé au père Anselme. Tout ça pour avoir couru après la Alix.
Père Anselme ne t'a pas attrapé. Tiens-toi donc loin de lui. Tu oublieras, il n'a pas de mémoire.
Quel ravissement.
Bien que la boutique du père Godefroy ait fière allure, on ne peut pas en dire de même de sa fille.
Léonore. C'est vrai que c'est point de beauté, mais c'est pas le don non plus.
C'est mieux que pour les grandes occasions. Ah, merci.
Ce serait bien la première fois.
Quel ravissement.
Et tout cela est bien compliqué.
C'est mieux que pour les grandes occasions. Ah, merci.
Bien que la boutique du père Godefroy ait fière allure, on ne peut pas en dire de même de sa fille.
Léonore. C'est vrai que c'est point de beauté, mais c'est pas le don non plus.
Quel ravissement. Ce maudit Ernaud m'a dénoncé au père Anselme. Tout ça pour avoir couru après la haine.
Le père Anselme ne t'a pas attrapé. Tiens, quoi donc loin de lui.
C'est mieux que pour les grandes occasions. Ah, merci.
Et là, je lui dis que ces cuirs sont de mauvaise qualité. Et ce marouf me gifle.
Bah, vous les achetez directement à la tannerie. Ils sont très beaux et solides comme pas d'eau.
Franchement, je n'en peux plus. Regarde ça. Tout allait bien quand tout d'un coup, elle disparaît avec le premier venu.
Alors t'y perds. Ils sont toutes comme ça.
Il ne peut rien.
Elle est mieux de l'oublier.
C'est bien la première fois. Il ne s'agit pas de ça, tu n'es point sûr.
Quel ravissement. Merci. Bien que la boutique du père Godefroy ait fière allure, on ne peut pas en dire de même de sa fille.
Léonore. C'est vrai que c'est point de beauté, mais c'est pas le drôle non plus.
Allez, il ne s'agit pas de ça, tu n'es point sûr.
Quel ravissement. Merci. Ce maudit Ernaud m'a dénoncé au père Anselme. Tout ça pour avoir couru après la Alix.
Le père Anselme ne t'a pas attrapé. Tiens-toi donc loin de lui. Tu diras, il n'a pas de mémoire.
Allez,
Quel ravissement. Franchement, je n'en peux plus. Regarde ça. Tout allait bien quand tout d'un coup, elle disparaît avec le premier venu.
Il va falloir t'y faire. Ils sont toutes comme ça.
Il ne veut rien. Bien que la boutique du père Godefroy ait fière allure, on ne peut pas en dire de même de sa fille.
Léonore. C'est vrai que c'est point de beauté, mais c'est pas le drôle non plus.
Ce Ce maudit Ernaud m'a dénoncé au père Anselme. Tout ça pour avoir couru après la Alix.
Le père Anselme ne t'a pas attrapé. Tiens-toi donc loin de lui. Je dirai, t'as pas de mémoire.
C'est mieux que pour les grandes occasions. Ah, merci.
Quel ravissement.
Et là, je lui dis que ses cuirs sont de mauvaise qualité. Et ce marouf me gifle.
Pas de les acheter directement à la tannerie. Ils sont très beaux et solides comme pas d'eau.
Bien que la boutique du père Godefroy ait fière allure. On ne peut pas en dire de même de sa fille.
Léonore. C'est vrai que c'est point de beauté, mais c'est pas le don non plus.
Et maintenant, où va-t-il donc?
Arno, Godspeed.
You summoned?
Monsieur Dorian, we have a task for you.
More fetch and carry work, I imagine.
2 master assassins are dead, one by your own hand in defense of a Templar. Count yourself lucky this is the extent of your punishment.
And Germain?
It's none of your concern. Last night, the Paris Commune declared itself an open insurrection against the king. As we speak, 20,000 armed revolutionaries are laying siege to the Tuileries. Even the National Guard are on the brink. Some of them have thrown in with the revolutionaries. France is splitting at the seams.
And this doesn't please us? The people are fighting for what is owed them. Liberté, égalité.
If we danced about on a simple scale in need of balancing, you'd be right. But the truth is more complicated. In putting Mirabeau's affairs in order, we've come across certain correspondences of a royal nature.
Mirabeau's in contact with the king.
And he was rather less discreet than he should have been. If the king's copies of these letters were made public, the Templars would be in a position to expose and purge our agents across France.
And I'm to slip in and find them first.
And quickly. The Swiss Guard are badly outnumbered. It's likely they'll be overwhelmed before nightfall.
Won't be the first palace I've broken into.
Ready? Aim! Fire! Good work. Back to your posts.
Honestly, the quality of rhetoric amongst bloodthirsty rioters these days.
Hang about.
What's that?
You're mine! You can't hide!
Don't overstand! You're a
Drop in the pace! You bloody guards don't deserve anything! Don't let him pick it! Any sign of the tyrant?
Must have buggered off.
Bleeding coward. Bloody royalist!
bloody hijinks.
Get in! Back! Back! Stay away!
Certainly don't look like a blood-crazed revolutionary. The hood is a bit sinister, though, if you don't mind my saying.
Serving as rear guard, are you? Convenient how that puts several locked doors between you and the fighting.
Oh, I'm not here at all. Not officially, anyway. But how often does one find the opportunity to poke about in a king's private study?
Looking for anything in particular?
State secrets, private correspondences, personal treasures, that sort of thing.
I do hope we're not eyeing the same prize.
Name it.
Certain letters written to the king, ripe for misunderstanding, should the wrong men find them.
I see. Well, then perhaps we can help each other. I believe the king has built a hidden vault somewhere in here. If only we could find it.
You were saying?
Very nicely done, my friend. Incredible.
Find your prize?
A cornucopia, yes. And you?
Believe so. Yes. This is it. That should take care of that.
May I suggest we leave? Quickly!
What is that?
Our way out. Cover me, would you?
Bloody conservative! Where did you learn to fight? Where did you learn to fight? You're mine! Well done!
Let's go.
Search everything! I want those documents!
Him! Damn!
Yes, Captain Rui has that effect on people.
Friend of yours?
Persistent thorn I haven't quite managed to pluck out.
He has information I need. I need to get back up there.
In this mess, you'll never find him again.
Come with me, I have a better idea. You handled yourself well back there. I don't suppose you've ever considered military service?
I'm not much for following orders.
Ah, the bane of generals and statesmen everywhere. An individualist. I know the feeling. Men like us have a great advantage over most in the army. You see, we can think for ourselves. If you joined up today, you'd be a marshal in 10 years, guaranteed.
A generous offer, but no.
Where the heart leads, a man must follow. Look me up if you ever change your mind. Bonaparte is my name. Napoleon Bonaparte. Second Lieutenant of Artillery. For now.
Arno Dorian.
A pleasure. And as a personal favor, if...
What now?
Just a moment. You may want to take cover.
Everything all right, sir?
Fine, Corporal. Superb shot. Regular drills are critical to a regiment's success.
We should be going, sir.
We part ways here.
What about Rui?
Give me a few days. I'll see what I can learn of his current posting. Perhaps I can arrange an introduction. Be well.
You summoned?
Monsieur Dorian, we have a task for you.
More fetch and carry work, I imagine.
2 master assassins are dead, one by your own hand in defense of a Templar. Count yourself lucky this is the extent of your punishment.
And Germain?
It's none of your concern. Last night, the Paris Commune declared itself an open insurrection against the king. As we speak, 20,000 armed revolutionaries are laying siege to the Tuileries. Even the National Guard are on the brink. Some of them have thrown in with the revolutionaries. France is splitting at the seams.
And this doesn't please us? The people are fighting for what is owed them. Liberté, égalité.
If we danced about on a simple scale in need of balancing, you'd be right. But the truth is more complicated. In putting Mirabeau's affairs in order, we've come across certain correspondences of a royal nature.
Mirabeau's in contact with the king.
And he was rather less discreet than he should have been. If the king's copies of these letters were made public, the Templars would be in a position to expose and purge our agents across France.
And I'm to slip in and find them first.
And quickly. The Swiss Guard are badly outnumbered. It's likely they'll be overwhelmed before nightfall.
Won't be the first palace I've broken into.
Ready? Aim!
Honestly, the quality of rhetoric amongst bloodthirsty rioters these days.
Something's not right. You're going nowhere! You outside!
What was it? Stop hearing things now.
Up and bloody disappeared, he did.
Bastard!
I'm with you.
I see you!
Traded du jour in his own blood. Try to ditch me, corpse! Citizen! There! He won't hold out much longer. Gonna find you!
Bloody head from your body!
Stop the bastard!
tyrant. Shake me, dog.
Master, back it off.
What the bleeding coward? Damn body that is. Shit.
Looks dead. You dead?
Traitor! Hey, you there! Stop!
Any sign of the tyrant?
Die like a
Master,
man!
back it off.
Coward!
Bleeding coward.
Fire yourself! Sound the alarm! Intruder! There's no bloody Holy shit! Shit! What's going on?
You're mine.
He'll slow down. Your anti-revolutionary days are numbered, sir. Can't wait to see you spinning down at me from a tougher fight. There you are. Aha, bastard!
Shit! Where'd he go? You're mine, lead the
Wait a moment! I'll piss on your corpse, Mark!
Is that your company? Die!
Got you!
You were saying?
Very nicely done, my friend.
Where did you learn to fight? I'll break those bones! Got you! Got you! Wait a minute! You can't hoist! There! Oh!
Let's go.
Search everything! I want those documents!
Him! Damn!
Yes, Captain Rui has that effect on people.
Friend of yours?
Persistent thorn I haven't quite managed to pluck out. You handled yourself well back there. I don't suppose you've ever considered military service?
I'm not much for following orders.
Ah, the bane of generals and statesmen everywhere. An individualist. I know the feeling. Men like us have a great advantage.
A generous...
You handled yourself well back there. I don't suppose you've ever considered military service?
I'm not much for following orders.
Ah, the bane of generals and statesmen everywhere. An individualist. I know the feeling. Like us have a great advantage over most in the army. You see, we can think for ourselves. If you joined up today, you'd be a marshal in 10 years, guaranteed.
A generous offer, but no.
Where the heart leads, a man must follow. Look me up if you ever change your mind. Bonaparte is my name. Napoleon Bonaparte. Second Lieutenant of Artillery. For now.
Anno Dorian.
A pleasure. And as a personal favor, if anyone asks, I was never here. Watch the whole thing from a furniture shop across the carousel.
A face in the crowd, of course. What now?
Just a moment. You may want to take cover.
Everything all right, sir?
Fine, Corporal. Superb shot. Regular drills are critical to a regiment's success.
We should be going, sir.
We part ways here.
What about Rui?
Give me a few days. I'll see what I can learn of his current posting. Perhaps I can arrange an introduction. Be well.
Hey, c'est distrayant.
Ah,